Discipline is what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. This I heard Mike Tyson say. Think about it for a second. Let it sink in. Most people think discipline is about forcing yourself to do things you hate. Most people think discipline is about willpower. Most people think discipline is about suffering through the hard things. But that's not what discipline is. That's not the full picture. True discipline is not just doing the hard things. True discipline is doing hard things with passion. True discipline is about transforming your relationship with struggle. True discipline is about finding love in the grind. This is episode 37 of Built Not Felt. And today we are exploring the paradox of discipline, doing what you hate like you love it. Let me start with a question. What do you hate to do? Do you hate waking up early? Do you hate exercising when you're tired? Do you hate studying when you're bored? Do you hate working when you're unmotivated? Do you hate practicing when you're frustrated? Do you hate pushing when you're exhausted? These are the things most people hate. These are the things most people avoid. These are things most people resist. But here's the paradox. These are also the things that separate average from excellent. These are the things that build character. These are the things that create greatness. The things we hate to do are often the most important things to do. Think about Kobe Bryant. He hated waking up at 4 a.m., but he did it anyway. He trained at 4 a.m. every single morning for 20 years. He did what he hated, waking up early, but he did it like he loved it. He did it with passion. He did it with commitment. He did it with purpose. Think about Cristiano Ronaldo. He hates the grueling training sessions, but he does them anyway. He trains 4 or more hours daily. He has a strict diet. He has a strict sleep schedule. He does what he hates, the hard training, but he does it like he loves it. He does it with passion. He does it with commitment. He does it with purpose. Think about Serena Williams. She hates pushing through injuries, but she does it anyway. She trained through injuries, doubt, criticism. She does what she hates, pushing through pain, but she does it like she loves it. She does it with passion. She does it with commitment. She does it with purpose. This is the paradox of discipline. The things we hate are often the things we need to do. And true discipline in is not just doing these things, it's doing them with love. So how do you transform hate into love? How do you do what you hate like you love it? The answer is commitment. When you commit to something, when you decide that you're all in, when you decide that you're going to give everything you have, your perspective changes, your experience changes, your relationship with the work changes. Steve Jobs was obsessed with details. He would spend hours perfecting small things. Most people would hate that. Most people would find that tedious. Most people would resent that. But Steve didn't hate it. He loved it. He was asked why he cared so much about details. He said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. He transformed his relationship with meticulous work through commitment. He committed to excellence. He committed to perfection. He committed to the vision. And because of that commitment, he loved the work. He did what most people would hate, like he loved it. Oprah Winfrey worked extreme hours to build an empire. Most people would hate that. Most people would resent that. Most people would burn out. But she didn't hate it. She loved it. She was asked about her work ethic. She said, "Turn your wounds into wisdom. I love the journey. I love the struggle." Oprah transformed her relationship with extreme work through commitment. She committed to her vision. She committed to excellence. She committed to helping others. And because of that commitment, she loved the work. She did what most people would hate, like she loved it. David Goggins was asked how he embraces the suck. He said, "You have to love the pain. You have to embrace the struggle. You have to find joy in the hard things." David transformed his relationship with pain through commitment. He committed to becoming the best version of himself. He committed to pushing his limits. He committed to the process. And because of that commitment, he loves the pain. He does what most people would hate, like he loves it. Commitment transforms perspective. Commitment transforms pain into purpose. Commitment transforms obligation into love. Commitment transforms punishment into purpose. Here's something important. Your attitude towards struggle determines your experience of struggle. If you believe that struggle is a punishment, if you believe that hard work is suffering, if you believe that discipline is torture, then that's what it will be. Your belief becomes your reality. But if you believe that struggle is growth, if you believe that hard work is sacred, if you believe that discipline is love, then that's what it will be. Your belief becomes your reality. Your perspective transforms your experience. Think about two athletes training for the same competition. Both are doing the same work, both are running the same miles, both are lifting the same weights, both are pushing their bodies to the limit. But one athlete hates it, one athlete resents it, one athlete sees it as punishment, and one athlete loves it. One athlete embraces it, one athlete sees it as sacred work. The work is the same, the pain is the same, the struggle is the same, but the experience is completely different. The attitude is completely different. The outcome is completely different. The athlete who loves the work, who embraces the struggle, who sees it as sacred, that athlete will go further. That athlete will push harder. That athlete will achieve more. That athlete will become great. Because mindset is everything, perspective is everything, attitude is everything. When you shift your perspective, when you transform your attitude, when you change how you see struggle, everything changes. The work becomes easier, the pain becomes purposeful, the struggle becomes sacred. Here's something profound. Discipline is a form of love. When you discipline yourself, when you do what you hate to do, like you love it, you are expressing love. You are expressing love for yourself. You are expressing love for your goals. You are expressing love for your vision. You are expressing love for the process. Think about a parent who wakes up early to provide for their family. Think about uh, the parent hates waking up early. Parent is tired. The parent is exhausted. The parent does it anyway. The parent does it like they love it. Why? Because the parent loves their family. The parent's discipline is an expression of love. Think about the student who studies late into the night. The student hates studying. The student is tired, is frustrated, but he does it anyway. The student does it like they love it. Why? Because the student loves their goals. The student's discipline is an expression of love. Think about an athlete who trains relentlessly. The athlete hates the pain. The athlete is exhausted. The athlete is sore. But the athlete does it anyway. The athlete does it like they love it. Why? Because the athlete loves the sport. The athlete loves the competition. The athlete's discipline is an expression of love. When you understand that discipline is love, when you understand that the hard work is an expression of love, your perspective changes. The work becomes meaningful, the pain becomes purposeful, the struggle becomes sacred. Colossians 3 verses 23 and 24 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Work with all your heart. Do what you hate like you love it. Do it for God. Do it as an expression of love. The Bible is full of passages about love, discipline, and transformation. In Romans 12, verse 2, we read, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Transform by renewing your mind, change your perspective, change your relationship with struggle, do what you hate like you love it. In Philippians 4, verses 8 and 9, Paul writes, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. Think about what is excellent. Transform your mind. Do what you hate like you love it. Put it into practice. In Second Timothy, um, in Second Timothy 2, verses 3 and 4, Paul writes, join me in suffering like a good soldier of Christ Jesus. No one serving as a soldier gets entangled in civilian affairs, but rather tries to please his commanding officer. Embrace suffering. Do what you hate like you love it. Do it with purpose. Do it to please God. In 1 Peter 1, verses 6 and 7, we read, in all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater word, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Rejoice in trials, transform your perspective, do what you hate like you love it. Your faith is being refined like gold. In Romans 5, verses 3 and 4, Paul writes, not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. Glory in suffering. Transform your relationship with struggle. Do what you hate like you love it. Suffering produces character. In Proverbs 22, verse 29, we read, do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before obscure people. Be skilled. Do what you hate like you love it. Skill comes from discipline. In Ecclesiastes 9, verse 10, we read, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead, where you are going, there is neither working nor planning, nor wisdom, nor knowledge. Do it with all your might. Do what you hate like you love it. This is your time. Scripture is clear. Transform your perspective. Embrace suffering. Do what you hate like you love it, and you will become great. So, how do you shift your mindset? How do you transform your relationship with hard things? First, acknowledge the resistance. Don't deny it. Don't pretend you love the hard things. Acknowledge that you hate them. Acknowledge the resistance. And this is the first step. Second, connect to purpose. Why are you doing this? What's the purpose? What's the goal? Connect your hard work to something bigger than yourself. Connect it to your vision. Connect it to your values. Third, reframe the narrative. Instead of I have to do this, say I get to do this. Instead of this is punishment, say this is growth. Instead of I hate this, say I'm learning to love this. Fourth, find love. Look for what you love about the process. Look for the challenges. Look for the growth. Look for the meaning. Find the love in the grind. Fifth, commit fully. Don't do it halfway. Don't do it with resentment. Commit fully. Give everything you have. When you commit fully, your perspective changes. So, how do you find love in the struggle? How do you learn to love the grind? Focus on growth. Every time you do what you hate, you're growing. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming better. Focus on the growth. Celebrate the small wins. Every time you stick to the discipline, celebrate it. Notice it, acknowledge it. This will help you love the process. Find your people. Find people who love the grind. Find people who are disciplined. Find your community. Their love for the process will inspire you. Remember the why. Remember why you're doing it. Remember your vision. Remember your goals. Let that pull you through. And practice gratitude. Be grateful for the opportunity to do the hard work. Be grateful for the struggle. Be grateful for the growth. Gratitude transforms perspective. So, how do you transform discipline into passion? How do you turn what you hate into what you love? You have to understand that passion follows action. You don't have to feel passionate first. You do the work first, the passion follows. Do what you hate, the love will come. Then focus on mastery. As you get better, as you master your craft, as you see progress, you'll start to love it. Focus on becoming excellent. Connect it to meaning. Connect your works to something meaningful. Connect it to your values. Connect it to your purpose. Meaning transform discipline into passion. Embrace the challenge. Stop seeing the challenge as an obstacle. See it as an opportunity. See it as a chance to grow. See it as a chance to become great and love the process. Don't just love the outcome. Love the process, love the training, love the struggle, love the grind. When you love the process, everything changes. So, how do you maintain this mindset long term? How do you keep loving the grind? Remember that it's a practice. You won't love the grind. Some days you will hate it, and that's okay. Keep practicing, keep coming back. Evolve your goals. As you achieve your goals, set new ones. Keep challenging yourself. Keep growing, keep evolving. Find new reasons to love it. As your reasons evolve, find new reasons to love the work. Find new meaning, find new purpose. Invest in your community. Invest in people who love the grind. Invest in relationships. Invest in your community. This will help you maintain the mindset. Stay connected to your why. Regularly reconnect to your purpose. Regularly remember why you're doing this. Regularly remind yourself of your vision. Here's what's important to understand. The real advantage of loving the grind is invisible. Yes, loving the grind produces visible results. Loving the grind produces achievements. Loving the grind produces success. But the real advantage is invisible. Loving the grind produces mental toughness. When you love the struggle, when you embrace the pain, When you find joy in hard things, you develop mental toughness. You develop the ability to handle the difficulty. You develop the ability to overcome obstacles. Loving the grind produces resilience. When you love the process, when you fail and get back up, when you push through setbacks, you develop resilience. You develop the ability to bounce back. You develop the ability to keep going. Loving the grind produces passion. When you love what you do, when you love the work, and you love the process, you develop passion. You develop the ability to inspire others. You develop the ability to achieve greatness. Loving the grind produces freedom. When you love the discipline, when you love the work, when you love the process, you become free. You're no longer resisting. You're no longer fighting. You're aligned with your work. You're free. This is the invisible advantage of loving the grind. This is why loving the grind is so powerful. Here's the truth: discipline is what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. The hard things are the most important things. The struggle is the path to greatness. The grind is where you become who you need to be, but you don't have to hate it. You can transform your relationship with struggle. You can learn to love the grind. You can do what you hate like you love it. And when you do, everything changes. You become unstoppable. You become great. Identify one thing you hate to do, one thing you're resisting, one thing that's hard. And this week, commit to doing it like you love it. Commit fully. Give everything you have. Transform your relationship with it and watch what happens. Watch how your perspective changes. Watch how you start to love it. Watch how you start to become great. Because discipline is what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. This is built, not felt by the Rice Code. I'll see you all in the next one.